It is difficult to fully describe the impact that Lovett Williams had on the turkey science and turkey hunting communities. He was truly a pioneer. When I reflect on Lovett's life and career, his passion for the wild turkey and for the scientific process continue to inspire me as both a scientist and hunter. I first started my path into science because of my love of hunting, and when I first read Lovett's writings, I realized he took the same path. My recognition that I viewed the wild turkey through a similar lens as Lovett resonated deeply with me decades ago, and in many ways blossomed with my first reading of his book entitled The Book of the Wild Turkey, published in 1981. In the introduction, Lovett wrote the following words, quote, "I started using a shotgun before I was a teenager and was a dyed-in-the-wool turkey hunter before I was a biologist. I read everything I could find on turkeys, most of which I know now and suspected then was questionable to say the least. Misinformation is often the rule in the publications that reach the hunting public. That is why turkey hunters, more than others, seek factual information about the wariest game bird. I have written this book for them." End quote. I remember reading this and thinking that Lovett was speaking directly to me, that he wrote this book for people just like me, just like us. I have also thought about Lovett's recognition of the detriment and danger of misinformation many, many times since that first reading. He knew the value of science-based information, and he spent his career offering it to anyone with an interest in wild turkeys. In discussing the past and future of the wild turkey, Lovett wrote, quote, "The turkey will begin to diminish in numbers in the eastern states due to pressures of human population and civilization in general. All the answers are not known, and the pressures that face the turkey in the immediate future cannot be dealt with easily. The problems facing the wild turkey now are greater than they were then. We do not yet know enough about how to properly and realistically manage the wild turkey in today's world. We have no laurels to rest on." End quote. When reflecting on Lovett's many profound contributions to the wild turkey world, I offer that these simple words he wrote more than 40 years ago, when wild turkeys existed in a much different world, should resonate with all of us more now than ever. We have no laurels to rest on. Thank you, Lovett, for inspiring so many to be passionate about the wild turkey and turkey hunting. Thank you for your matter-of-fact, succinct approach to conveying science and the importance of trusting it as we seek to conserve the wild turkey resource. And thank you for the respect, admiration, and wonder you so clearly held for the wild turkey and the landscapes it inhabits. Those values continue to inspire so many of us, a true and lasting testament to your impact on the lives of all of us who cherish the wild turkey.
Imitate these sounds, wherever you want to take them. Okay? So, turkey, what did I say? Turkeys make sounds that many hunters never hear.
Okay. Turkeys make many sounds that turkey hunters never hear, but most of the sounds that they do make are loud enough to be heard if you're within shotgun range. Turkeys call just loudly enough so that the function of that call will be accomplished. If they're calling to turkeys that are way off, it's loud. Gobbling is a good example. Cutting is a good example. Very loud calls intended for long distance calling. If turkeys are very close together, one of the calls they give is this so-called contented purr, and it's intended to be heard only by a turkey that's right next to him, real close by. So a hunter is not likely to hear that call. If you hear that, you have been asleep, and the turkey's walked up on you, because he's got to be within about 15, 20 feet for you to hear that.